Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Reinders. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Tonali. Here's Zaccagni. Tonali. Here's Zaccagni. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's had it taken off him. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Reinders. He is just caressing the ball.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Still goalless at the moment. And it's Frattesi. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. He's found some space. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Barella. Robbie. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Barella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barella. That's a lovely, neat pass. Calafiori. Tonali. Calafiori. That's a good ball. And he was alert to it. Till. Now it's Gakpo. Gravenberg. Hato. And it's Van Dijk. Ake. Here's Thiel. And it's Barella. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Zaccagni. And here's Retegi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot. He's having a shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
He's well, and the shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
De Jong with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire...
Oh, what a mistake! Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. Trauder. Great vision. That's an excellent interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Italy coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Italy can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Trauder. Gravenberg. And it's De Jong, looking for a runner. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Reinders. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Calafiori. And he's been shifted off it. Tonali. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fratesi. And here's Keane. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Keane. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Zaccagni. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out towards the flank. And it's Tonali. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. No way through there.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Italy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Zaccagni. Good ball, good take. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Strong running down that left flank. Cross flung in towards the middle, and they've managed to get rid. Gravenberg. Reinders. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Zaccagni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Calafiori. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Zaccagni. Zaccagni is fouled.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14, Reinders. Number 19, Brave. Coming on
Zaccagni.
the field, number 7,
Whistle's
Justin
gone, that's a foul.
Kluivert. Number 10, Memphis. Substitution in progress.
Italy leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Kluivert. He's found a way through. And here's Depay. And he's cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Memphis Depay.
The Netherlands really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Italy, moments now away from seeing this one out. Very nicely done. And here's Depay. Great ball, and he's in here.
Time.
So that's it. It is all over. Italy have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Keane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Join me in wishing a happy wedding
Italy
anniversary
may
for
not
one
have
of our-
finished. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. The Netherlands have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, And teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? No, that's been intercepted.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Kluivert.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Searching pass he's played there. Calafiori. Barella. Now, can they get him away? Not a hint of offside here. And Keane!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Tonali. Di Lorenzo. Italy are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Here's Zaccagni. Look at the chance! And no mistake. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 19 minutes,
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Italy restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Brobby. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tonali cuts it out. Di Lorenzo. And it's Fratesi. Fratesi has got himself a free kick. Zaccagni. And here's Keane. Barella. Oh, that's neat. Barella! It's loose now and they want to get it back. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tries a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. 15 minutes till half-time. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fratesi. Great vision. Calafiori. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Kluivert receives it in a wide position. Zaccagni, not the most accurate pass. Gravenberg, and it's De Jong. Now it's Brobby. Donnarumma is there to clear and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Brobby. Now it's Reinders. Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And one more try! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Jong is offering a wry smile there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Italy have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. Kluivert threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Retegui. So what can they make of this? And it's Barella. Retegui receives it in a good position here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Keane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Kluivert. De Jong. Is there any chance? Surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Di Lorenzo. Tonali. Fratesi. And here's Zaccagni. And here's Keane. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Keane. Barella has it in a wide position. Can he finish? Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Italy leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
Oh. And the shot! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Retegui. Italy have reclaimed it. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Retegui. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Jong. Zaccagni. And here's Retegui. Oh, sweet feet. Calafiori has the space. Impressive jump.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cracking ball. And Keane! Goal! Italy! Into the lead once more. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Calafiori. No, he's not getting past him there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Keane. Zaccagni. Well, that's a decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Corner number 2 then. Tonali plays it short. Now it's Tonali. That's good play. No way through, so back it comes. Skillfully cut out. Great chance! That's another chance! And there's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 7, Justin Kluivert. Number 19, Brave.
Nicely aimed pass.
Number 14.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Coming on the field.
Mussolini.
Number 16. Number 10.
It's a searching
Memphis.
pass.
Number 24.
Donnarumma claims
Substitution.
comfortable. The final 5 minutes. Italy clearly now in lead preservation mode. Calafiori. Orsolini. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. He's in a great position here. That's a shade optimistic. Locatelli. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
4
And here's
added minutes
Keane.
has been indicated.
Foot in. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Time added on 4 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Di Lorenzo promptly onto that, and that is that. Locatelli. Dumfries makes the interception. And that's that. Italy have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Here comes the cross. Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Gakpo. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line, and just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gakpo is wide and looking to get onto this. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Barella, that was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Italy are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Zaccagni. Kluivert producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nice-looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bastoni tries to clear. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's going wide left. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Tonali.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking tidy in possession here. Fratesi, and here's Keane. Keane gets flagged offside. Now it's Keane, and it's Barella. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital. Bastoni cuts it out. And here's Zaccagni. Well read, and the danger is averted. Reinders. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Now, can they get him away? Reinders. Now it's Brobby. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Tries to get it clear. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's found the way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Retegi. And here's Retegi. Kluivert. De Jong. Reinders. Well timed, excellent interception. Keane. And it's Barella. Robbie.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Gakpo. Reinders. And the ball's gone astray. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Here's the return pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Added time.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. Robbie has it in a wide position. Aims beyond the defence. Plays it in low. Can he finish? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please keep your eyes on your
So that was the first half,
children.
and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Keane. Retegi. Chance for a shot! It's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Kluivert. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, super ball.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Fratesi. And here's Retegi, showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Kluivert. He can run onto that. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tonali pinches it off him, driving forward, threads one in. Di Lorenzo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mancini cuts out the pass. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Calafiori. Here's Zaccagni. Tonali. Here's Zaccagni. Barella. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Retegui.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he get it through? And it's Barella, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Climate! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Van der Ven. And here's Reinders. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, nice touch. Van der Ven has the space to scheme. Reinders. Zaccagni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Well, that's a dangerous ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Retegui. De Jong. And it's Barella. And here's Keane. Fratesi. And here's Retegui. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well,
Please
Peter,
turn
this
your
was
attention to the
probably more
screen for
slugfest than
information
a
provided.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
Hello,
a clear night,
welcome
all
to
the
the
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate
Against
crowd
Italy.
demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's De Jong. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Roon.
The Netherlands definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't...
Shot, surely! Barella.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Here's Zakagni. And here's Retegi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's very neat. Ake does well not to be outdone there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tonali looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
He's in a great position here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Kluivert. And here's Gakpo. Zakagni. Italy are looking to break at pace. No, he's not getting any further than that. Kluivert. Barella. And it's Fratesi. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Keane. Looking for the run. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Reinders tries to pass it through, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Robbie deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ake. Italy are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Zaccagni. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a shade optimistic. Dumfries. Gravenberg. Now it's Brobby. And it's Reinders.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kluivert.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zaccagni. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, now he can run away with it. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not... Goes for a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Italy currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Barella. Zaccagni. And it's Barella. Kluivert with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a quick one, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Retegui. Retegui touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Barella. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Closing in on goal. Kluivert. Can he get it through? Real chance! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
53 minutes.
Fratesi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's quick to return it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? Now it's Brobby. Neatly clipped into space. So no flag here. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Keane. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kluivert. Reinders. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
The Netherlands certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tries one from range! Mancini, Tonali, Zaccagni, Barella, nice bit of skill, and he's away. And here's Keane, and it's Barella. That is good strength. Now Tonali, just about up to 75 minutes. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Brobby. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Donnarumma can clear it away. De Jong. Now it's Brobby. And it's Reinders. Always onto this. He has a... takes a shot! And that is well cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Retegui. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Kluivert. And a chance! Goal, the Netherlands! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21.
The Netherlands with the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Coming on the field, number 26.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 20, Koopmeiners. Number 16, number 10, Memphis.
Koopmeiners.
Substitution in progress.
Now that looks a decent ball. Till is wide and looking to get onto this. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Till, in towards the back stick. And it's hoisted clear.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need.
He's having a hit! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's delightful. Retegi, that's an errant pass. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constant.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Brobby. Reinders. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game. capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He won't be happy with that one. It's a threatening ball. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a cute ball. Di Lorenzo cuts it out. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Dumfries. Italy are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Reinders, he's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nicely aimed pass. Barella. And here's Keane, and it's Fratesi. And here's Retegui, and he is dashing away. And he has been fouled there. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Zaccagni. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's De Jong. They played right into his path. And he shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Cleared away. Mancini. And it's Di Lorenzo. Calafiori. Bastoni. Now Tonali. Nice sequence of passes this. Now there's a fine ball. And Keane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Zaccagni. Fratesi. Pass is just off target. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And they're back on the ball again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Di Lorenzo. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Tonali, that has not gone well. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Retegui. And here's Keane. Good ball, good take. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zaccagni plays it in. Verbruggen deals with that, nice and simple. Dumfries. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Not the most accurate pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Di Lorenzo. Mancini. Barella. Now it's Keane.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Italy can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mancini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tonali. And here's Retegui, always goal side. Good pressure, determined, intense. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Kluivert. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Fratesi. Now it's Brobby. Kluivert is onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Zaccagni gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Kluivert. Passing is crisp and sharp. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Kluivert. Now it's Brobby. Reinders! Zaccagni. Calafiori. And Mancini. Di Lorenzo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Barella. Couldn't squeeze it through. Zaccagni. Now it's Retegui. And here's Retegui.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Zaccagni. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Tonali. And it's Fratesi.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now Tonali. Zaccagni. And here's Retegui. Oh, that was vital. And here's Retegui. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Reinders. Number 7.
Cambiasso. Incoming delivery.
On the field.
Decent
Number
attempt,
9.
but not quite good
24.
enough.
Number 16. Substitution in progress.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And Keane! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
And he's been shifted off it.
Gakpo
Gakpo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. We are into overtime. Gakpo gets into a good position. DiMarco. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? And he's lost his man here. Real chance! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack.
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And now,
Your reflections then,
please
Jim.
turn towards
Italy
the screen
absolutely
for a special
shocking here.
presentation
Shocking.
featuring
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
Italy.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the
And a chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Jong. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Brobby. Big chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kluivert. Oh, easy pickings there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Tonali. Oh, this looks sharp. Gravenberg. Now it's Kluivert. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Kluivert. Di Lorenzo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Retegui. He's had it taken off him. Di Lorenzo. And here's Fratesi. Driving forward. Brobby providing an outlet on that flank. Calafiori. And it's Kluivert. Where it came from. Out of play for a goal kick. Kluivert, given the lift of his goal. The Netherlands are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to...
Tries one from range! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, nice touch. Hoisted in. Gabbia clears it away. Fratesi. Keane. Barella, good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Barella. Fratesi. Now Tonali. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And here's Zaccagni. Oh, super ball. That is a brilliant interception. Robbie. Kluivert. And he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Gravenberg. That's good running with the ball. Zaccagni purring through the gears. Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Italy with the corner, they're first. He's had a shot! Has another go! And a neat finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Gakpo. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. And here's Reinders. And it's Kluivert. Now it's Robbie. And the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
The Netherlands have their lead. Gakpo going after that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zaccagni. And here's Zaccagni. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Italy dragged themselves back again.
You've got to...
Gakpo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that pass isn't the best. Italy have the chance to go the other way. And here's takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Italy really could have done without this. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The Netherlands leading now. Barella. And that was nowhere near his best. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zaccagni. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's definitely onside. Now it's Dumfries. Nicely aimed pass. Zaccagni. And here's the chance to counter. Zaccagni. Good purposeful running this. Real chance! Against the crossbar. Stood up well to him there.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Italy have their second corner now.
Number 14, Reinders. Number 19, Brave. Coming on the field, number 16, number 26, number 9. Substitution.
And one more try!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's DiMarco.
Well,
oh, he's been caught napping. Retain and the finish! Well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So again, we have parity.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, shooting chance! Donnarumma gets it away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Italy are looking to break at pace. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Referee has just said play on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Keane. himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
So we have
21,
movement on both benches.
Frenkie de Jong. Coming on to replace him is number 24. Substitutions taking place. There will be 5
Calafiori.
minutes added time.
A probing pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass somewhat off target. And it's DiMarco. And here's Keane. Oh, that is a nice touch. Retegi. Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter.
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Retegi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today to please take all the dustbins
Italy
located
have
by the
done it.
entrance gates.
There are
Thank
people
you
without
very
a
much for your
fingernail left
cooperation.
between them after what they have just... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Van Dijk does really well there, he is strong. Fratesi. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
And it's made its way to him. And Keane! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberg, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Brobby. Now it's Reinders. The muscular approach does pay off here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ah, such a clever touch. Barella. De Jong stands tall and stands strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neatly clipped into space. This looks promising. De Jong! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Reinders. And it's Kluivert. Calafiori gets over and intercepts. Barella powering forward here. Oh, super find. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zaccagni. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Verbruggen getting this one clear. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Van Dijk.
The Netherlands really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And they've switched it over to the other side. And here's Gakpo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Barella. Has a look and place it forward. Kluivert. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. And the finish! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barella. Zaccagni. And Di Lorenzo. And it's Tonali. Zaccagni. Now Tonali. Barella. Reinders.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Barella. It's Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Could move up a gear here. He'll try from distance! And that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Tonali. Barella. That has been cut short.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's De Jong. Kluivert. And he will... Can he finish? Goal! The Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
1 minute added time.
The Netherlands are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going...
So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Italy finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are... Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
De Jong gets on his bike and on the move. No way through. Calafiori. Italy come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Gravenberg. De Jong. Kluivert. Played through for the wide man. Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strongly challenged there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
The Netherlands certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tonali gets his final warning. Ake, great vision. Now it's Reinders. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Zaccagni. And here's Fratesi. Decent chance! He's got a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he cuts out the supply. Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zaccagni. Dumfries. Now he's off and running. And it's De Jong. Kluivert. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is good alertness. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Brobby. Kluivert. Gakpo. Nice interception, well timed.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14, Reinders. Number 7, Justin Kluivert. Number 21.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
De Jong.
Oh
Number
no, what has
19,
happened here?
Brobby. Coming on the field.
Barella.
Number 26. Number
Fourth
16,
official showing that there will be
number
3 minutes of
20,
added time.
Reinders.
And here's
Number
Gakpo.
9, substitution.
DiMarco.
3 minutes added time.
Calafiori. Barella. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gakpo. Now it's Till. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.